Thank you for your time this evening, guys. This is Fashion Watch. My name is Lillian Mooley, and of course it's great to have you back with us on the show. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. We invite you to start talking to us on Twitter. We want to hear what your thoughts are on what we'll be critiquing tonight. The Fashion Watch panelists in studio with me every Saturday, starting with Annabelle Onyango. She's our resident panelist here on the show, and she is a celebrity fashion stylist, and we'll be critiquing this week's styles with us. Also with us tonight is Robert Burale. He's a motivational speaker and an image consultant, and he'll be giving us his thoughts on what we'll be critiquing tonight. Also with us is award-winning fashion journalist Carol Odero, and she'll be looking at our designs this week, and of course your celebrated, very much loved judge from Tasker Project fame, Ian Bogwa, and he is also a thespian. He'll be looking at what we are critiquing tonight. So let's begin with what was happening in the week that was, and we'll start with okay, there we go. And this is the Luo Festival, and we want to critique what Jackie has on. Of course, you know her from Papa Shirandula. And the thing about this girl is that when she's in character, you would actually never believe that she actually steps out dressed this well. But this is her at the Luo Festival. I want to start with you, Carol, on what you think about this look with a thigh-high boots and a dress shirt. What do you think?
Because I'm Luo.
Oh my gosh! I could have started with somebody else.
Well, what I love about this is the shirt dress. It's very trendy right now. She's very on trend with this look. It's very fashion forward. It embraces the spirit of an outdoor event and summer. I also love her hair, incidentally. Whether or not it's real, I love that there is actually, what is it called? Synthetic hair that can come in that texture. So natural hair is becoming more celebrated, and I love that it's becoming more acceptable to wear that texture in your hair as opposed to trying to wear straight. The boots make the outfit a bit heavy for me. So if she would have worn something, you know, like a wedge or something that shows her legs, that would have completed the outfit. As it is, it's great, but the boots kind of dump it down. Yeah.
Okay, Annabelle, your thoughts on boots during the day, and of course just doing the boots with a dress shirt so that you don't look as naked. I don't know. What do you think?
I think what she had planned to do, it's clear what the plan was, but I think the execution wasn't quite right. A shirt dress, as Carol said, is very fashionable, but it's fashionable for the summer. And she's wearing winter boots. So this is kind of summer meets winter, and that's what doesn't work about this look. Right now, there's a trend where you can wear boots for summer called, they're caged boots. And they're perforated, and they're tall, and you can wear them in the summer. They allow you to breathe, and they give you a more summery look than wearing a heavy winter boot with a more summery frock. But otherwise, you know, she's a pretty girl. Her hair looks great. Don't wear winter boots in the summer.
Okay, Robert, this is Jackie Vike from Papa Shirandula. What do you think about her look?
First and foremost, I think she's very stylish. You can't just put her together with the Papa Shirandula character. And yes, winter boots and whatever, but I think it looks good because if she had wedges, she would have looked a bit too naked. And since they say being a Luo is a calling, let them do what they want to do. I think she looks absolutely fantastic.
And of course, Ian, what are your thoughts?
I like it. I always like what Jackie wears whenever she goes out. I like the look. Really nice. And the colors, right from the head to the boots.
Great. Okay, so what do you think about Jackie's look? Let us know. Use the hashtag FashionWatch. Let's move on. Still at the Luo Festival, and this is Yvonne of Afro Street. She's a designer. She's a fashion designer, and she has the Maasai accessories on. She does a lot of the Maasai accessories, usually with her outfits. Let me start with you, Annabelle. What do you think about Jackie's look? I'm sure she designed that gown herself.
Yeah, Yvonne, she has a very chameleon-like sense of style. Like every time you see her, she's wearing something different. And the reason she can do that is because she works in the industry, so she can get away with probably a lot more than a regular pedestrian would be able to get away with. Here she's playing on the trend of the peekaboo trend, where your underwear essentially shows. And what she's done here is that she's kept it quite conservative by just keeping it on the top and having a full length skirt on the bottom, which is a good balance. She's revealing a lot on top, so she's very conservative on the bottom. So that's a plus. I would say she's wearing two statements here. She's wearing the Maasai crown, and she's also wearing a cuff. So for me, I would have picked one, because I always feel like if you're going to wear a statement piece, there should just be one, and it draws your attention to just that piece. So I would say she should lose either the crown or the cuff.
Do you agree?
Absolutely. And I would rather go with the crown. If she had to drop anything, it should be the cuff, because it looks totally misplaced. Outfit is absolutely fantastic, but what she has on the right hand looks totally misplaced, actually.
Okay.
Other than that, she's fine.
Your thoughts, Carol?
I agree with Annabelle and Robert, actually. I think that she's over-accessorized, and sometimes it's hard to tell when you've over-accessorized, because you just think that the more you have with a plain outfit, the better it will look, but that's not necessarily the case. In fact, in Yvonne's case, I think the best accessory would have been her skin, because she has really beautiful skin, and that's a beautiful skin tone. It looks good with the black, so just one subtle piece would have been perfect for it.
Okay, and Ian, of course.
I like it, and the fact that she just chose really the black, and she knew that in this place, being Luos, they would come very colorful, so she ended up really standing out, because I'm sure she dressed quite a number of people who went there.
Okay, still from the Luo Festival, I believe. Let's see who else was there and what they were wearing. And of course, this is Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister, and he chose to go with linen. I'll start with you, Ian. He wore a soft blue, and this is linen, I believe.
He wore this, he and Ida color matched, and I think they looked they look nice. They looked nice.
Yeah.
I wish you could see the whole outfit. Yes, he looked nice.
Okay, Robert, talk to us about what Raila is wearing, together with, of course, the hat that he loves a lot. I think that's his casual signature look. So what's going on there?
He's pulled it out very well, because, of course, he's dark-skinned. So with the light blue, they complement each other, and it actually makes his darkness look good. And his darkness makes the color of the outfit look absolutely fantastic. And whoever designed it, it fits him very well. And you can see, yes, he is not flat-tummied, but it still looks very, very nice and decent, fits very well on the shoulders. And of course, we know Baba, Raila, is big on, he's electric. So with that hat, it's also making a statement. So he's combined it very well.
Okay, and let's move on to what else was happening. Okay, so this is a different event, and this is at Daddy Owen's album launch, Vanity. This was last weekend at the Carnival Grounds. And there's Daddy Owen there, and in the grey suit and the blue pocket square and tie, and DJ Mo, that is size 8's husband. So let me start with Annabelle, because there's two gentlemen there, but I think let's talk about Daddy Owen, because it was his day, and just the choice of suit. He was performing, he performed in a suit. What do you think about this look? Too serious, too stiff, or just appropriate?
First of all, I like the way these two gentlemen are standing close to each other, because this is a perfect example of a perfect example of what not to do and what to do. The gentleman on the left is clearly what not to do, and the reason why is not that his outfit is bad, not that his outfit, I mean, it's a pretty ordinary outfit, but when you juxtapose it with somebody who, you know, has clearly calculated his look and worn something so much more structured and thought out, you can see how it makes his counterpart look extremely sloppy. Daddy Owen, I love the fact that he is this entertainer, you know, with a shock of blonde hair, and he really balances that by wearing these really structured, well-made, clearly bespoke suits. And I think wearing gray on On blue, I think it's fresh, I think it's modern, and I think Daddy Owen is killing it.
Great. Robert?
Totally.
You're a lover of well-fitted suits.
I totally agree. Daddy Owen is the catch me if you can guy. He set the standards, and I know he changed it a few times during the function, but this look is just, even the color coordination is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Now, DJ Moore, I don't mind his dressing because he was there as the DJ, but the problem I have, I don't know, is that a chain?
Yes.
I am totally against wearing these big chains. Whatever industry you are in, it just brings down the whole look. But of course, Daddy Owen has made him look a bit sloppy, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay. Carol?
Well, actually, I don't have a problem with how DJ Moore is dressed. If you look at his Instagram feed, you will realize that this is actually his personal style. He tends to do casual. I follow him on Instagram. He tends to do smart casual, and that chain is pretty much a permanent fixture on his look. So it's pretty much a style thing for him. I think what makes the look not work is he seems overly layered. So if you just open the half coat just a bit and just let it
just one button,
then
that
let it
is buttoned,
just let it look a bit more relaxed, then it would be more believable.
Okay.
I like how Daddy Owen looks. It's perfect, it's great, and this is the perfect example of how, as an artist, because this is celebrating 10 years in the industry, your look is supposed to evolve.
Yeah.
You're supposed to become more polished, and you're supposed to become more grown up, and he's done that beautifully.
Okay, and finally, Ian.
This is a milestone for Daddy Owen, 10 years. So he put in a lot of thought into what songs he's going to do and how he's going to dress. So excellent.
Great. Daddy Owen, we want to know who dressed you. Let us know. Use the hashtag FashionWatch. I'm sure there are a lot of guys who want to reach out to your designer. And then who else was there? What was happening? Okay, so this again is the Luo Festival. And okay, let me start with you, Robert.
She looks good, but not a standout look. Very comfortable kind of outfit, because it started, I think, early in the afternoon. She's comfortable in that one with that kind of outfit, and if it goes beyond 6 to 7 o'clock, she'll still look good because of the top. Yes.
Annabelle, the pants, and just looking at what everybody else was wearing at the Luo Festival, there are people who would say that she's totally underdressed, she didn't put much thought into what she wore, or then again, maybe we just don't get, maybe there are people who just don't get this look and what she was
What
trying
was the dress code at the Luo Festival? Do you know?
What else do you need?
You can't tell me what to dress.
And you are one.
Got it.
There was no specific dress code. Yeah, but of course we know a lot of people put time and effort to have, you know, clothes designed and what have you.
All right, well, I would say that, again, this is another case of, I mean, maybe it's because it's winter, people get to be confused about what to wear. I think that can be a conundrum for a lot of people, especially women, when it's cold in the morning and then it gets warm in the afternoon. So you have this sort of schizophrenic outfit. And I think this is a schizophrenic outfit because it's, again, winter on top and summer on the bottom. I mean, the cutoff pant is not flattering on most African figures. So I would say I wish she had worn this with a longer pant, probably in black, and then it would have brought her look together and made it look polished. But I think the cutoff culotte in a white, it's like summer on the bottom and office on the top.
And Carol?
Well, I think contrary to what you said, that she didn't put a lot of thought. She clearly did. It's just that it doesn't work together. You know, like the blazer is really perfect because it's formal, but it doesn't work for an outdoor event. The pants look too casual. It's almost like she's trying to, it looks like kind of something a baseball player would wear. And then she's wearing statement shoes, which are really cool and they're perfect. But then the whole outfit together doesn't work because it's formal, casual, playful, all at the same time. So it's just, there isn't a rhythm to the look.
And Ian, what do you think?
Total confusion, total confusion.
Ouch. In Annabelle's words, this is the schizophrenic outfit of the day.
Schizo.
Okay, the hashtag is FashionWatch Talk to Us. So tonight we've got a designer in a studio with us, as is the case every Saturday here on Fashion Watch. And let's take a look at some of her creations.
Make your money stack.
And those are her designs. So we see a lot of black going on, and of course the Maasai blanket, that pattern on the Maasai blanket. So tell us about your preference for black. Do you have a preference for black?
For this specific collection, I chose black because I feel like it's a timeless color, one that's very versatile to work with. So specifically for Fashion Watch, these are the 5 pieces that I created, and I felt would be lovely. Yes, the touch of Maasai. I feel like we need to speak more about our culture and sort of fuse it with different techniques. So that's why you can see hints of plaid fabric, Maasai cotton, and now the shuka in the first outfit.
Let me digress. I love your model's heels. I need to talk to them about where they buy their shoes. So this is Angela, by the way. My apologies. So our panelists will critique your pieces. There's a lot of leather going on again, and black, which of course a lot of young people will buy into. But let's hear what the panel feels about your designs. Carol, let's start with you.
Well, Angela, I saw the collection that was featured before this one walked on the stage, and I loved that one because it was very cosmopolitan, very classic, and the one thing that is missing from the Kenyan market is day-to-day wear, functional clothes that people can wear for functional affairs, going to the office in the evening, something that is not so couture. And the one that I just saw, the one that is not here, that was what embodied it in the first place. So actually I was hoping that you'd have more of that here, because that's it's actually more sellable. With regards to this, it's great. When you're coming to a place like Fashion Watch, I think for designers to know, you want to bring stuff that you can sell, stuff that you can connect with to the market. Sometimes this is not the best forum to show your creativity. It's great that it's done, then it's here, but it might be the place where you want to think of the commercial part of promoting your business as opposed to the creative part of showcasing how original you can be.
Okay, thank you for that, Carol. Ian?
I totally agree. It's like two different people. What we saw on the screen was really different designs for everybody, right? All ages, all sizes. But what you brought us here is not for everybody. It's just for the young, really. And you should have used this time to sell yourself across the whole spectrum.
And before I cross over to Annabelle, Angela, do you have a preference for working with young people, for designing for young people?
I wouldn't say I have a preference for designing for young people, but for this specific collection, I would say it was inspired not by an older demographic. So that's why you'd probably tell the difference, because I used the same shades, sort of the same cuts and patterns and everything. So maybe not for the older demographic, but I do design for older people. I do design ready-to-wear outfits that people do get custom made or just bought offline.
Annabelle, let's hear your thoughts on Ola.
I completely disagree with previous comments, actually. I think you mentioned that you made this collection specifically for Fashion Watch. And so what you did is that you came to us with a collection in mind. And what you are showing us is a collection. You have a point of view. And you can see that you've used the Maasai colors and the shuka across every piece. You've integrated texture, which I really love. There's a lot of beadwork. I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but you've integrated those blue and red colors in every piece. And I really like the idea that even if it's for a younger demographic, I like that you stick to that. Like, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. And I think you should be unapologetic for that. I also really like the way that you brought us accessories. Are these handmade? Are these made by you?
No, these are done by Vito Maridadi Koitoto, Hajila Koitoto. So she designs jewelry for normal people and also for my brand.
Right, so you have styled these girls so that you've integrated another Kenyan designer. And I really like the fact that it's not just about dressing models and leaving it at that. I like the way that you've integrated jewelry, so it's really a styled collection. I will take that Masai Shuka crop top with me tonight. Thank you.
Okay, and Robert.
Well, what I think, and I agree with Annabelle, and I think this is the best business decision she's ever made. What I think, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking you did that because you had this opportunity to sell yourself, and this is maybe what you wanted to push, because maybe the others, you already have a clientele. So if that was the reason, then that's a masterstroke in business strategy. And also, outfit number 2, I think even an older lady would wear that.
The dress?
Yeah. But the only one thing I would ask even the future designers coming, let's also think of the plus-size women, and let me see a plus-size model, because sometimes they do feel left out. But I love the second outfit, and I think they're all absolutely good. You might just, it turns out that you might just have made a very serious business decision to push the product that you want to sell. And I must commend the fact that you took time to do something specifically for Fashion Watch.
Yeah. Can I just add something? So I know I've spoken a lot, but I also like the way that in your collection I can see a story, and I love the way that you've used contemporary fabrics like leather, but then you've made it, you know, your inspiration is a traditional, something that's ancient. So I really like how there's a story here. I think that maybe when you articulate it, people will understand, oh, she, you know, it may look young, but there's a rhyme and a reason to her thinking.
Okay. So we have tweets. Angela will talk to you some more. We have tweets. Let's take a look at what you guys are saying. Okay, there we go. Jackie Vicky's dressing is super good. Fashion Watch. Okay, thanks, Nancy. Remy girl, Jackie looks great. It's winter season in Kenya, so the boots win. Amos Kitui, Baba was smartly dressed. I salute the woman behind him. Francis, you say, I would love to dress like Daddy Owen, very simple and smart. Dr. Shaban, today, rather Fashion Watch, Daddy Owen's look is simply amazing. I love the suit. Khadija, you're saying DJ Mo has swag, that's his signature style. And of course somebody is saying that's black together, that black leather skirt is perfect. Fashion Watch, yeah, it's really, really cute. And of course Christine, I love the designs that she has created. Black will always stand out for me, to me. Okay, so where can people find all our designs, Angela?
People can log on to or check out my website, which is angelaola.com. I will soon be retailing off Jumia and my online shop, which is Angela Ola, where you can find some of these pieces from previous collections and pieces that we'll be selling now through the coming seasons, which is a resort collection, because coming through December.
So your preference for online and just marketing your brand online. What is this decision informed by? Why do you not have like a place that people can come in and buy your stuff, or do you just want to go full out online?
There is online, and I also take personal appointments. On my website you'll see there's contact information. I take personal clients on appointments, so with each person I'm able to tell you from your style what will suit you, just basically consult you on everything. I find that easier as opposed to just having a store where I can retail. In future, I do hope to have a store where I can retail, but for now, as my brand grows, I'd prefer to sell online and see my clients personally to give them a personalized touch.
Okay, are you wearing one of your designs?
Yes, I am.
Can we take a look? If you can be upstanding. So she's wearing a jumpsuit. This is another of Ola designs. Okay, I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about her. Yeah, so that's her. Wow, this is beautiful, and the back as well. Yes. Okay, you can give them a sneak preview of the back once again, please.
Okay.
Yes, that's what the back looks like. Very, very lovely. Okay, great. So unless you guys have any more questions for Ola, for Angela, let's get to meet your models.
I'll start with Paynette. She's wearing a leather crop top with black pants. Very simple, very nice. And I feel like she rocked the look. Also earrings by Vito Maridadi, Koitoto. Second, we have Anamburu, who's a high fashion model, who's wearing a dinner dress with tulle at the bottom. It's perfectly fitted with tulle at the bottom. Then we have Ruth, the third model, who's in the lovely circle skirt that's leather, and the top jacket that's completely fitted. We have Chiza, who's wearing a crop top that Anza likes, and a piped skirt. She's also a high fashion model. And finally, we have Miss Tourism Africa, Sianto Sikawa, who's wearing leather vest top that was also showcased at Fafa, and leather pants, just now differently styled.
Okay. Yes. So you work with high fashion models. Wait a minute, I'm curious. Did you have to pay them to be here? Are they just your friends?
Well, we will discuss payments at the end of the show. But they are my friends. I find that creating a rapport with people in the industry helps build a brand at the early stages and as I grow.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
And indeed, for designing something specifically for this show. You've heard where you can reach Angela, so check her up online and get one of these pieces if you're interested in her. What are the price ranges, by the way, like for the shots on Miss Tourism and the vest? What's the price range for something like that?
I sell the vest differently from the shorts because it can be styled completely differently. At Fafa, I'd styled it with a train skirt that looked like a dress, but yes. For the vest, you can get it at 3,000. Most of the tops, I'd say, that are done in leather range from 3,000 because of the fabric used. For dinner dresses, I sell them ranging from about 7,500 to 10,000, depending also on fabric and the time taken on the piece, and basically the craftsmanship that's used on the piece. So I'd say most of my dresses range from 4,500 to dinner dresses about 12K.
Okay.
12,000, sorry.
All right, good to know.
Yes. Business is doing good for ready-to-wear dresses, say the ones at around 4,500. Those are faster moving, of course, as opposed to more expensive pieces. Yes.
Lovely. That's all the time we had on Fashion Watch. Keep talking to us, of course, if you want your designs featured here on the show. Take the initiative, like Angela, to design something specifically for us, and we'll be glad to critique your pieces. That's all the time we had. Thanks for watching. Keep tweeting. The hashtag is Fashion Watch. Good night.